I'm just ready. Rick, I announced probably a little earlier than I would have normally wanted to because we didn't have a president last year, and I wanted to make sure there was no implications on her or him, and ended up being a him. So I announced early, but I was just ready. My mentors have always said, retire on your own terms if you can. Retire when you're healthy, and retire when you left the place better than you found it. And I realized last year that it was just ready. It was just time. So I'm healthy. I'm 68. I'll be 60. Oh, I'm 69. I'm 68. I'll be 69 in December. And I'm healthy. I want to spend time with my family, my grandkids, and my wife, of course.
You've been in charge of an athletic department that has won multiple national championships, coaches who are considered among the greatest to ever coach their sports. What are you most proud of?
Yeah, we've won championships, conference and national championships, and those are unbelievable blessings. But I'm really proud of our culture. We have a large staff and about 600 employees, and that culture is good. The culture among our student athletes is excellent. The stat I like to give is when I came in '05, we had 324 student athletes who maintain a 3.0 GPA. This past April, we celebrated 811 out of 1,100 student athletes. So we've changed the culture academically, we've changed the culture behaviorally. It's a character-based program, it's a value-based program. So I'm really proud of that. I think that having an environment where people respect one another, where there's integrity, that's what it's all about.
As you walked in for this interview and I got to say hello, how are you, Gene? You said, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
What are you most thankful for as you start to look back on this run?
I'm thankful that I found my career path. A lot of people don't have that opportunity in life, and sometimes they'll get into a career and they'll get a job and ultimately they're stuck in it and they have to stay in it. I was able to find a career that I loved and I was passionate about. I was able to combine my athletic background, my business background, and I've been in some unbelievable places, cut my teeth at Eastern Michigan University and learned so much there. Never thought I'd stay at Iowa State as long as I did. A black guy named Iowa who was single at the time. I wasn't quite sure about that, Rick. But I loved it. The people were unbelievable. And then Arizona State was just a phenomenal learning experience. And of course, Ohio State's the pinnacle. And we've been able to do some things that I never thought we'd be able to do.
You have so many memories to choose from during your time in Columbus. Are there some that stand out more than others?
No, there's so many. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing that's like that. Of course, winning the football championship in the inaugural CFP was huge, and winning our first national championship under Tom Ryan in wrestling. I'd never forget going to St. Louis and watching that wrestling match. It was what a great group of young kids, and there's just been so many volleyball back-to-back, and so I've had so many opportunities and there's so many light bulb moments, I call them, with student athletes, everyone knows Cardell Jones and his famous tweet about, I didn't come here to go to school, and then he became a great student. And so I call it the light bulb came on after he came to the principal's office. So there's just so many, I can just go forever.
What sort of words of wisdom or pieces of advice have you shared with Ross?
Just be patient and always hit the pause button. I think people, when they have challenges, they sometimes overreact. And I think one of the most important things to do is hit the pause and use all the intellectual capacity around you, all the experiences around you, bring them together, and all those people together and make a decision that's best for the program and best for the industry. And he's learned a lot. It's a beast being at Ohio State. A lot of sports and a lot of responsibilities that most athletic directors don't have. We have a hotel that we're responsible for, 2 golf courses, and so on and so forth. So 602 employees is a lot. So you gotta make sure that you keep the culture the right way and hit that pause button when things come at you.
Let's close here. You say you wanted to go out on your own terms. So let's do the exact same thing with this interview. Yeah. What would you like to share as you do finish up what will likely be the last official interview as Ohio State AD with us at the Big Ten Network?
Well, I want to thank the Big Ten Network. I was here when we started it, but I just want to thank everyone who supports intercollegiate athletics. I don't care where you are, what institution, what level, it doesn't matter. The reality is we're going to have a new model. But we need to make sure that we embrace the Olympic sport experience and not do the best we can to not damage them. 82% of our athletes in the last Olympics came from the collegiate environment. And I just can't imagine when in 2028, when LA hosts the Olympics, that we don't have great representation from the collegiate environment. So we need to make sure this new revenue share model doesn't damage the Olympic sports too much. So that would be my message to everyone out there that's been supportive of intercollegiate athletics. Let's keep it up, and let's make sure that we keep the best part of what we do as our main focus.
Gene, we thank you.
Congratulations
on a legendary career, and enjoy that well-deserved retirement.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. It's been a joy. It's been a joy. Thank you.